Hi there, this is Dokshi and welcome to my channel. This is a relatively new channel, so thank you very much for dropping by and deciding to watch this video. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe. Click the subscribe button and also click the bell button so that you will be notified of new videos that would be uploaded to this channel. You probably are wondering why we have a different backdrop right now. I am presently at the hospital. Actually, I am on an 8 to 5 shift today, or 8 to 5 duty today, and I decided to look for some greenery as a backdrop to my video today. I wanted to see something green, something refreshing, rather than the four walls of the dormitory here in the hospital. And it would also be a nice view for all of you there who are watching this video and who are stuck at your homes because of this quarantine or stay-at-home directive because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So I hope our different backdrop for this video would give a refreshing and cool view to your eyes. Okay, something that would make you feel good despite these trying times. So we are actually at the backyard of the hospital. So you might see some bicycles or motorcycles that are parked behind me, and then there are some cottages, and then there are cars that are parked also right here, and I couldn't find any other venue with some nice greens and also some quiet time, so I decided to drag my chair here and shoot this video here at the backyard of the hospital. So how have you all been doing in this time of quarantine? So kumusta naman mo din ha? I'm sure all of you are kind of bored already and are itching to go out, but we just have to follow the government's directive, all for our own good. So our topic for this video would be, how do we take care of our mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic, wherein our lives have suddenly changed, our routines are suddenly cut off, and then there is a great deal of uncertainty on what will happen to us during and even after this pandemic. I have been planning out this video since last week, but I only got the chance to make it today. And I decided to make a video about taking care of our mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic, because I believe that because of the sudden shift of paradigms, or the sudden shift or change in our usual routines, we may not be able to handle the situation very well. I myself am not an exemption to that. We are all going through this situation. This is unprecedented. So in the past few weeks, I have been actually looking at some videos and reading about how to take care of our mental health during this situation. I believe each individual or each one of us would have a different style in combating any stress that we encounter in our lives. So this video aims to share some strategies or tips so that we would keep our mental health intact or healthy. So let's proceed. So the first strategy or way to take care of our mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic is to just be. It's okay to be not productive during this time, and it's okay to relax. It's okay not to pressure yourself to do anything. No, so okay lang kung magpahulay ka, okay lang kung wala kayo kay agi, no? Of course, I'm not saying na maghilata na lang yung ka dinha sa balay, wala na lang yung kay buhaton, dili na lang yung ka manglimpyo, dili na ka maligo, or dili na ka manutrush. No, not that. I mean, you may use this time to rest, to make up for all the lost sleep that you had before this COVID-19 pandemic broke out. And you don't have to pressure yourself. We all could use some self-compassion during this time. I believe that the only aspect in which we will pressure ourselves is to follow the government directive, directives, which are to stay at home, to wash our hands frequently with soap and water, to practice proper cough etiquette, to practice social distancing. So you see, those are the government directives that we should pressure ourselves to follow. Other than that, we should just relax. If you choose not to be productive this time, and you're not really working from home, and your employer is actually not pressuring you at all to do some work or to give out some outputs, so that's fine, let it be. Anyway, the whole world is at a pause right now, so why not take this time to rest and relax? Another way of being just being is also to recognize your fears and anxieties about this situation. It is not a sign of weakness, but actually it is a sign of strength that you are able to recognize that you have this fear, that you're having this anxiety because of the sudden change of routines and the sudden pause in our lives. So it's okay to admit that you have fears and anxieties. And it's even better when you reach out to your family. Talk to your family. Makigistorya ka sa imong pamilya. And kung wala ka dito sa inyong balay or you're living alone, you may want to reach out to your friends by communicating through them. Daghan naman kayo tayo ways na makakommunicate with our family and with our friends, even if we are not physically in the same place with them. So na may Messenger, na may Twitter, na may FaceTime, na may Skype. So you can still reach out to them and talk to them. And in turn, maybe you can also lend a listening ear to them, to give them time and give them a chance also to express their anxieties. In that way, you unload yourselves of your fears and anxieties, and in that way you share each other's burdens. And if we share each other's burdens, we make each other feel good and feel lighter than when we haven't shared our feelings or our fears and anxieties to our families and friends. Riba Baisa! Okay, that's one of our institutional workers in the hospital. Bye! Bye-bye sa! They're waving. And I think they're off from work already. So, to continue, padayon ta about being just yourself or not pressuring yourself. And then also acknowledging your fears and anxieties. In connection to that, I tell you that it's also okay to cry and unload everything that is that's making you feel heavy right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So ako mohilak yun ko. So during this pandemic, mga katulo na siguro ko nahilak. And wala na ko gi-stop akong self, wala na ko gipugnan. Kay ganahan ko nga akong ma-express. Ako lang yun magawas, akong mga kaguol, akong mga kahadlok, akong mga worries because of this situation. So, it's okay to cry actually. So, that's it. That's our number 1. So, let's proceed to number 2. So, number 2 is to acknowledge that this situation is only temporary. So, makadungog man yun ta, mahuman lang yun ni, mahuman ra yun lagi ni. So, that is another way of looking at the bright side. And I tell you that if it's not yet okay, it's not yet over. So, mahuman ra yun ni atong sitwasyon karon, no? magampo lang ta, and then magpatuo lang gyud ta sa mga direktiba sa gobyerno kay para raman gyud na sa ato tanan pod. So that's number 2, acknowledge that this is only temporary. And then that's another way to look at the bright side, or to look at the silver lining on the clouds that are hovering over us right now. Hold on to hope, no? Ingon sila, naramag yun na pag-asa, na ay pag-asa. Sa ganit ni sa Bisaya. But anyway, kung habang may buhay, may pag-asa man daw. So hold on to hope. There is always hope. As long as there is life, there is always hope, no matter how small. So ato na ta sa katulo, or the third way in which we can take care of our mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. So number 3 is to take a break from social media. So maybe you have observed that I have been emphasizing this in my previous videos about the COVID-19 pandemic. So we are encouraged to do or to practice social media hygiene. So as much as possible, we stay away from anyone or anything that could add more to our stress. No? So palayo lang sa tag mga feeds na negative kaayo, ang mga tono, no? Mga puro na lang reklamo about the government or reklamo about anything, no? Ang ilang ingon karon is, if sige kag reklamo, maghuna-huna pod ka. No? Kung are you really part of the situation or are you part of the problem? So mao na siya. Stay away from anyone who might add more, or anything that might add more to your stress. So we are already stressed enough. So stay away from anything that could stress you even more. So pwede man na mga kung ganong nag-ingon man tag anyone, kay naman po yung mga negative gyud kaayo ang pang-post sa social media. Ganong po tag moingon og anything, kay puro na lang mga binuang na lang po gyud kaayo ang ipang-post nila sa social media. No? So I know the internet gives us pleasure. No, ganahan magid kita magtanaw sa internet kay malingaw gyud ta. Pero we should also guard ourselves if we are being fed fake information already. So we should always be on guard, because once we believe this fake information that is being fed to us, there's a tendency that we share this fake information to our family. And you know, fake information or fake news would have or actually have a tremendous emotional implication. No, nag-ingon ta og dili di itong mao nga news, no? So na-stress na ka, and then ingnon ni imong pamilya samot na stress. So we are creating a domino effect that is not at all beneficial to all of us. So we do not want that to happen. So let us always practice social media hygiene. Always fact check or verify your sources, because there are times when we really need to check on social media, or we really need to look at the internet for some updates and news. So be sure to only check or read reliable sources. Okay, so mo na siya, practice social media hygiene. And I would like to correct myself when I said a while ago, are you part of the situation? What I really meant was that, are you part of the solution? Are you part of the solution or are you part of the problem? Mo na siya. So in that way, pwede tang ma-parte sa solution in social media if we share reliable and true information or true news, or dili fake news, or we can be a part of the problem kung sige lang ta reklamo pero wala di ta nag-obey sa mga government directives, or sige lang tag pangitag sayop, no, sa government, sige lang tag pangitag sayop sa ubang tao. So sometimes we can be saturated with all the news or what we see on social media or on the internet. So avoid yourself from being alarmed or stressed even more. So as I mentioned in my previous video, you may choose to have some quiet me time during the day, wherein you pause or you disconnect from the internet first and just spend time for yourself. Just spend some quiet time for yourself so that you would have some peace at least during this time. So let's proceed to number 4. So we are already halfway on the 8 ways on how to take care of our mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. So our 4th way is to have your Endorphin Fix daily. So I think I've already mentioned in my previous videos that endorphin is our happy hormone. So naturally happy hormone, so ano siya, meaning maka-happy. So to have your Endorphin Fix daily is to do something that will make you happy every day. But as long as it does not violate any quarantine protocols, okay? So actually ang mga pinaka-nindot nga way nga maka-release atong body og endorphins and our circulation would be a little bit saturated with endorphins is to do exercise at home. So pwede ka mag-zumba at home. Dagan na may mga zumba nga mga videos that you can see on YouTube, no? Pwede pud ka mag-meditation and yoga. So there are a lot of applications that are available also for those. But basically, anything that can make you happy can boost your endorphin level in your body. So anything that can make you happy. So pwede ra gyud gyapon mag-TikTok apil. Apil gyapon ang TikTok din ha, pero mo lagi to ingon ni President Duterte kaduha lang po daw para dili sumo, no? Para dili sumo. And then pwede po ka magtanaw og Korean novelas. So it's time to catch up with all those Korean novelas that you haven't watched because you were busy from work. So apil na siya. So basically anything that makes you happy as long as it does not violate any quarantine protocol. So dili lang sa itong mga basketball kay dili man gyud sa pwede karon, no? Then madakpan gyud ka if magpugos gyud kag duwa og basketball sa gawas. So as long as that something that makes you happy does not violate any quarantine protocol, so go for it. So let's proceed to number 5. Number 5, I believe, is my favorite. Actually, it works a lot for me during this time. So number 5, or the 5th way in order to take care of our mental health during this COVID-19 pandemic is to revisit happy memories. Yes, revisit happy memories. So in what way? No? So ang uban, mag-post sila og mga happy memories on Facebook, no? Katong maski wala pa sila gi-remind anang memories sa Facebook, they already post that, no? Kay kanang makapalipay nila. So personally, what I did is that I also scanned through my phone, nagtanaw-tanaw ko mga videos and pictures nga katong uban with my sister and my family and my husband, mga travels that we have, or katong mga lakaw namo nga mga lingaw. So kana siya. I felt that when I did that, murag nakalimot ko sa akong mga kaguol, no? For the meantime. And aside from that, looking at some pictures on my phone and videos on my phone and on my computer, ako gibuhat is that when I was arranging my stuff, ako yung gi-arrange siya in a way that I saw the memorabilias, I saw pictures, katong maklaro nako ang mga pictures nga makahappy nako, like pictures namo pag larga namo sa Japan, no? And then pictures during our wedding, ako na siya gipaklaro kanang pagmata nako makita dayon nako stuff that I bought in Japan, no? Kay and then mao man na lingaw man gyud kay ko atong among Japan na trip with my sister and her boyfriend then, who is now her husband already. And then nag-rearrange po ko sa mga ref magnets that I got from Japan and from Australia. So when I did that, na feel yun na ko nga murag na ibsan yun or naibanan yun ang akong kaguol sa kabayan sa aning sitwasyon nato karon. And I also read somewhere that distractions are very good. In a way, it's a distraction because when you focus on the now, when you focus on something that makes you happy, you cannot worry at the same time. So distractions are good. No? Distractions would be good for us right now. So why don't you try to do that? No? Look over pictures that would ignite happy moments and would ignite happy feelings for you para dili gyud kay ka ma-stress during this time. Okay? So let's move on to number 6. Number 6 would be pray and meditate and also do journaling. So karon would be the best time to write, no, to document your day, to write your feelings on paper, no, and then just express yourself, no, na dili kanyahanglan na nindot yun kay pagkasulat, no, don't worry about grammar, no, bala na kay it's only for you, no, it's only for you. Dili man ka magplano siguro nga mag-release of book anytime soon, no, pero for now the important thing is maka-express gyud ka sa imong kaugalingon. Una, pray, no? Because we said pray, meditate, and do journaling. So pray kay sa Ginoo, wala man gyud tay matago sa Ginoo, no? Atong mga kaguol, maski wala na nato giistorya, kabalo gyud na siya. So just pour your heart out to the Lord in prayer. And then meditate, reflect what would be our learning in this situation, so we can use this situation as a learning situation for all of us. And then do journaling, so document, write about anything, your feelings, your worries, your fears and anxieties. Now we've reached to the 7th way on how to take care of our mental health during this COVID-19 pandemic. So the 7th way to take care of our mental health during this time would be to check on our loved ones, our family, our friends more frequently than usual, no? So i-recognize nato because we are mammals. By nature, actually we are social creatures. So mao gani nang bag-uhan ta ani ato sitwasyon karon kay di man gyud ta anad nga dili ta mag-interact, dili ta mag-anad nga dili ta mo bless sa atong mga katigulangan, dili ta anad nga dili mo lamano, dili ta anad nga lagyo kay magstorya, no? So that's because of our nature, because we are used to socializing with each other. So mao nang lisod. So atong buhaton karon is atong gamiton ang tanan mga pamaagi so we can reconnect with our family and our friends, no? Dagan naman yun karon, social media, internet, dili naman kaayo mahal ang manawag sa telepono, no, kay unlimited naman atong mga hours of talk, no. Dagan man kay tay mga pwede ta mag-register sa cellphone o mga unli nga mga packages para dili ta maguna-una o pila na ta ka oras ng istorya sa ato pamilya o sa atong mga minahal sa kinabuhi. So checking in on them, atong maka-express ra gyapon ta sa atong pag-care sa ila, sa atong pagmahal sa ila, maski wala gyud ta nag-uban nila. So we are upping the dose. So we are leveling up the dose of communication, and in that way we offset the stress. We offset the stress by upping the dose of communication and at the same time upping the dose of love and care that we are giving to our family. So we can still maximize collaboration even if we don't have enough social contact. So even if we are not on the same place, we can still express our care and our love for our family. We can even express a virtual hug, no? Dagan naman ng mga emojis, emoticons, wherein we can express how much we miss our family, how much we care for them, and maybe every day, or if not every other day, you check on them frequently so that they would feel that even if you are away from them, even if you are not together, kay na may uban yun wala nakauli tungod sa lockdown. And nagyoy uban doctors ha, I tell you nga wala na lang yun sila ni uli sa ilang lugar. Like in my workplace here, our doctors are from different provinces. Dili lang kay diri sa Surigao del Sur, na as far as Bukidnon, na as far as Iligan, as far as Cagayan, na pagani taga Davao City. And you know, Davao City lockdown na. So wala na gyud nakaanhi ang mga taga Davao. And katong mga taga Davao nga nabilin diri, wala na pud sila kauli sa ilang pamilya. So mo nang nahitabo, nag-extend gyud sila duty, sacrifice gyud. So in a way, para kuan magsige gyud panawag, video call, no? Use this, maximize these ways in order to communicate and to check frequently on our loved ones. So that is number 7. Now to the last but not the least way on how to take care of our mental health during this situation. So number 8 actually makes me excited. No, actually I've been doing this since last week. So number 8 is to make a list of the things you would love to do after this pandemic. O, di ba? Exciting, di ba? So ako, naglista na ko, actually mga errands lang gihapon siya, pero mga stuff mangud nga dili nimo mabuhat karon. Errands and some things that I would love to do, you know, that would make me happy after the pandemic. So make a list, like maybe imo na gyud to mag-book na ka og flight para sa inyong bakasyon, no? And then mulag na gyud mo sa Davao ba or sa Manila, no? And then go shopping sa mall, no? Or in case for those who are in Butuan City, hopefully pag ma-open na ang SM, new SM City Butuan, so hopefully makalaag na gyud, no? So that's it. Okay, so to reiterate, the 8 ways on how to take care of our mental health during the COVID-19 situation. So number 1 is to just be, don't pressure yourself. We could all use a little self-compassion during this time. Second is to acknowledge that this is temporary. If it's not okay, it's not yet over. So soon this would be over. Next, the third is to take a break from social media, or take breaks from social media at least, no? Have some quiet time to yourself, and then practice social media hygiene. Number 4 would be have your Endorphin Fix daily. So do something that makes you happy as long as it does not violate any quarantine protocols. Number 5 would be to revisit happy memories. Number 6 would be to check on your friends and loved ones more frequently. Number 7 would be to pray, meditate, reflect, and do journaling. And number 8 would be to make a list of the things that you would love to do, and maybe things that you would have to do also after this pandemic is over. So as I mentioned during the beginning of this video, each of us would have a different way of handling the stresses or the stressors in our lives. So actually in our situation right now concerning this pandemic, we cannot change the stressor. So we have to adjust, and we have to do some ways in order to let off some steam, to release off the steam, or in another way of saying it would be to shake off all that stress, all that negativity. So do whatever works for you, as long as, let me emphasize, it does not violate the quarantine protocols that are being specified by the government. So do whatever that makes you happy during this time. And for my fellow caring professionals, or those professionals who are out there in the front lines, not only in the medical field, but also other heroes during this time na naapod sa front lines. Not only the medical professionals, no? Mao magyud una nato mahinumduman or mahuna-hunaan kay mao magyud naa sa hospital. But we should also give credit to those in the armed forces, those in the police, no? My husband is a member of the PNP. Those who are in the banks, those in the groceries, no? Kanang mga sales boy, sales girl, frontliner man po na sila. Kay open manggod ang mga grocery karon kay para gyapon makapangumprata. No? So frontliners gyapon na sila. Mga basurero, frontliner gyapon na sila. And even mga drivers, not only drivers na katong sa commercial kay dili naman kay sila mo biyahe karon, mga drivers sa ambulance, no? Kung back sa hospital, mga midwife, janitor, no? So for those professionals, everyone who is in the front line, you also have to take care of yourself. Do self-care. You know, because that is not actually a sign of selfishness. Because if you care for yourself, no, that is also the way in which you will be able to care for others. So importante po na you will also look after your mental health para you can function well sa imong trabaho. So that's it. I hope naka-help ni nga video sa inyo tanan on how to take care of our mental health during this time. Nahapon na nagyuta, nawala na ang sun. But anyway, I hope you've learned a lot with this video. I hope you like it. I hope you like it enough to click like and then also share this to our friends. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also tap the bell button so that you will be notified of new videos that would be uploaded to this channel. So thank you very much and then have a nice day everyone. Take care and keep yourself safe. Bye!